Hey guys, what's happening to our wonderful, awesome, amazing Patreon people? It's Mac and Eric here. We got a little unboxing for you today. Eric got some goodies from across the pond that now is the time to get them if you want to get them.
Yeah.
Christmas sale goes through January 1st, doesn't it?
I
For
think
Moonstone?
so. Yeah, this was something I came across when we went to Mace, and I think I ordered it the week we got back. So it was late November.
Right.
So I've been waiting for this since late November, and it's almost Christmas time now. So
Not really too bad though if you think about
no,
COVID and across the pond. And actually that's from Poland, isn't it?
let's see. No, they are Goblin King Games. I believe is in the UK.
Is it? Okay. I
Yeah.
thought they were out of Poland.
Yep, UK.
All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, we're going to, in the words of one of my favorite, all-time favorite terrain builders, we are going to crack on and get into this box. And Eric this is basically the Christmas special starter set for Moonstone. And basically what it is the best part about the deal is because shipping is so expensive from the UK.
Yeah.
With the savings, you're basically not having to pay that $40+ shipping. So still pretty good. 2-player starter set, rule book, and all kinds of other goodies.
Yeah,
Eric,
it's
take
more
us away.
than just their basic starter set. They threw in the hardcover rule book, and then the starter basically comes with the human faction, and the goblin faction. So if you guys didn't know what Moonstone was, we talked about it just recently on one of our podcasts. It's a whimsical fantasy.
Yep.
I've been watching it for a while. A big part of it is the models. The models look really sharp and a lot of fun to paint. And with this Christmas bundle, like I said, they threw in the hardcover rule book and a troll and a giant.
Ooh,
so you have one on one of the different sides. So a little bit more than just what the starter comes with. So I think it comes with some fancy tokens and stuff, but we will see. So let's go ahead and bust into it.
Let's do it.
I'll admit I kind of cheated a little bit.
Don't cheat. Don't be a cheater. Make that screen
because
big for
they
us.
taped the heck out of this. And so if you're watching this is a video that I wanted to feature on for our patrons, or if not, maybe you'll be persuaded to with content like this. We want to do some more on here for the patrons. Become one. Help us get those new earphones like we're always talking about on the episodes.
Well, I've got something I'll be unboxing pretty soon too. I've got some core space coming from Discover Games. Can you increase the size of your screen? Put the box up on the big screen?
Yes, good idea. Let's do that.
Boop. We're putting Eric on the spot. Usually I have all the Zoom controls.
There we go. I'm glad you said something because I would have kept going.
I know. I got your back, buddy. Oh, that's already looking nice. I already like it.
Got some nice UK green circus peanuts.
And I'm going to tell you guys, I hate doing unboxings with Eric because I don't have any of that stuff in front of me.
All right, so as you can see,
and just as a service announcement, those peanuts are not edible. How are they? Not bad?
Yeah, they're not very tasty. A lot of fiber. But yeah, here's the starter, the 2-player starter set. And on the back of the box, let's see if I can get rid of my glare there so everybody can see.
Oh, that's the everything. Okay, I thought maybe it'd be in 2 separate faction boxes, but that's still good. 8 models.
Yeah, so you get 8 models. You get your goblins, and you get 4 humans to battle it out. You get a couple tokens, a rules pamphlet, a dice set in here. You do get a custom card deck. You get stat cards and bases for all the characters. And then there's, I guess, the starter set comes with exclusives. Grub.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember reading that. Yeah.
And Friar Frivolous. Is that what his name is? I probably said that wrong, but
I think it's Flavius, isn't it? Yeah, Flavius.
So Friar Flavius. Guys are exclusive to the starter. I think you can get them at this point by themselves on the website.
Yeah, maybe.
Because a lot of these models, like they come in like packs. Well, of like threes, where you get a box like this and there's 3 guys in there to kind of build out the faction.
I'm sorry, but that troll right there, that troll box, that's Ludo right there, man.
And yeah,
that's all like. So,
oh yeah, totally. So
that's
we get bolder.
So like that.
And then we got the giant scratching his head.
Very nice.
And let's see, what else do you get in the Christmas special?
There's the thing that I get all excited about. I do love a rule.
You're a guy that likes to
oh man, I love a rule book.
This is a nice hardcover.
Yeah, that looks nice. And I'll tell you that one thing, as I've looked through the Moonstone stuff, is I absolutely love the artwork. I'm gonna tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the artwork in Twisted, except whimsical. So Twisted dark, but I don't know what it's the style of the artwork kind of reminds me of Twisted, but like I said, Moonstone is whimsical and Twisted is dark.
Let's see if I can find some of that artwork real quick.
There you go.
There's one of the goblins.
That's nice. Are they glossy pages? It looks like they're glossy. Yeah,
glossy, and it smells good.
Oh, I know it does. There you go.
So they got some nice pictures in there. Man,
is that whole beginning? Is that all fluff?
I do believe it is. Yeah, it's like a little story.
Oh, we need to record some of that.
We might have to do some of this. If you guys don't know, Mac likes doing some audio readings of a lot of the different games that we dive into.
Yeah, might have to get my Christmas order in.
So I like having a nice hardcover rule book. I mean, I know they have the little pamphlet in there, but you know, they give you the basic rules to play. You miss out on all that fluff. This.
I do like a little A4 rule book for.
Yeah,
now, if I had a store.
This is all a story.
Oh, awesome! If we had a store where we lived, I would want an A4 rule book. I wouldn't want to take my hardcover there all the time. But I love my rule books. Eric and I discussed that, I think, a couple podcasts ago, where it's like, man, I might not even play the game, but I'm buying the book.
It's the collector in us, you know. It's like our version of a library. It's like, oh, I'm going to go relax in the library and read a book.
I'm just going to sit there and thumb through the book. Yep.
Beautiful pictures in here, too.
Yeah.
I mean, these examples I have of the painted models are really nice. Man, there's a lot of fluff in here. A lot of different stories, which is cool.
Yes. Well, now I'm going to have to get it. Thanks, Eric.
But they got some neat factions in here. They got the fairies. I like fae folk. Here's some of the goblins they have in there.
Yeah, very, very whimsical.
They have gnomes, which is cool. Some humans.
Eric the Squire, Baron von Fancy Hat.
And I think they're releasing they just released a bunch of new stuff that you can check out on their website.
It's just midget.
I like the goblins really make me laugh because they're just so.
Yeah.
Here's some of the fairies. I mean, like they have a jackalope. I so want to get that jackalope.
The goblins kind of remind me of the goblins from Legend.
Yeah. More story fluff. A lot of dialogue in these stories, which is neat.
So that's a pretty hefty rule book. How many pages is it?
Let's see. Just over 100 pages.
That's nice. That's good. That's a good book.
I like, it's the same size as a lot of the other rule books, so just slide right in. But I want to bust these open. Let's go with this. Just take a quick look at what is all in here. Okay.
Boxes,
so we got
boxes and more boxes.
You got your dice, 4-sided dice, and a couple small 6-sided dice in there. It's your bases, which I know you would just throw these right out.
Now, I do not. Now, in defense of myself, I do not throw them out. I flip them upside down and use them as paint palettes.
So these are kind of nice. You get a nice plastic measuring
Ooh,
widget.
Nice.
It does have the
That's
back
okay.
still.
That's gonna look nice.
And then these, I guess, are like activation tokens, but they're also
Pop out acrylic. Yeah, TT Combat does that with Rumble Slam.
it looks like they're all like a blue. Yeah, kind of a light blue. I can't quite get it. So that's nice that you have that stuff. These are the stat cards.
Character cards. Okay.
I like having stat cards for my games.
Me too. Man,
Yes,
me too.
ooh, that's a nice. I don't know if you could tell. It's got like a nice
like
texture
canvas,
to it.
like that canvas kind of.
Yeah, it's got a canvas almost quality to it.
I can't remember what they call that. I remember I was looking up getting some cards made, probably for Wild West Exodus, getting them printed up nicely, and I can't remember what that finish is called.
That's nice. That's really nice. And then these, I guess, are like, oh, what are these? I have to dive into the rules fully, but I think these are like special. Let's see what we got here. We got.
I think you play the game by playing cards, don't you?
Yep. Here's all your turns of the game. These are upside down. Different types of cards. Catastrophe.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Arcane. Yeah. So it's kind of like you're drawing cards and playing and trying to beat your opponent to activate first.
A little bit of Malifaux in there, kind of.
And then I believe these might be upgrades and stuff.
Nice. High guard. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I think those are the attacks and stuff.
Okay. Thrust. Cut.
And we'll talk about the game again after we get a chance to read through the rules.
Really nice. They have like a plastic finish on them. Yeah, event cards.
I think it's probably worth. I think that makes sense for the developer of the game to do that for a game that is going to be card driven.
Yeah.
Just because they're going to get torn up. Your dice. I mean, come on. You can pay $100 for a set of dice, or you can pay what, $4. You know what I mean? You can just get them so easily. But a set of cards that's game specific, those are a little harder to come by.
I like the nice little box to keep them in. Everything.
I wouldn't be able to keep them in there. I'd have to 3D print something.
Yeah. And then
a box of resin.
So here's the little pamphlet they give you. I'll go through this real quick.
Okay, that's a nice little A4 book. I like that.
Yeah, and these are all your basic rules that you would need to play. Whereas the hardcover is different. They give you all the different fluff and some maybe the model miniature examples. But we won't dive into these too much, but so here's, let me, whoop, wrong way.
Oh yeah, that's the shaman one. Nice.
So not too many pieces for this one model.
Nope. How's the resin?
They look clean. It's,
I mean, is it the bendy resin or?
No, it's fairly stiff.
Because I know there's I had it when we did the Eden Burnout Kickstarter, they had some resin in the models because they changed who was producing them, and it was very rubbery, like HeroClix rubbery.
I mean, this has got a little bit of play to it.
Yeah,
but it's straight.
That's good. Nice.
And I don't see a whole lot of mold lines on these, so
that's good. I wonder if it's in-house casting. There he is, Friar Flavius. I love that model.
These are supposedly the two.
Yep, Grub and Flavius. So you actually have an arm you have to glue on him.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of building for these, so they'll be pretty quick. And Yeah, I don't really see much of a mold line on these either.
That was awesome.
And then, yeah, so there's a couple other guys. There's all the rest of the humans.
And we'll get some pictures of them after Eric builds and tag them on the end of this video so you guys can see what they look like.
Yeah, definitely. One more. We'll open these guys just so everybody can see them, to see like the actual size, because these are supposed to be your bigger characters for the game. So, I mean, that's his base.
Yes, that's a nice 40.
That's what it looks like. It's about 40. And him, it looks like I got to glue his head and the tail on.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good sized model too.
So him compared to one of the goblins.
Yeah, that's not too big. That's a nice size. I like that model. It's very, very silly.
Yeah, and there's a lot of detail to have fun painting these. Oh, why not? Let's do the giant too.
Well, I mean, you got him there. You may as well.
Yeah. These guys do come with their stat cards, so there's a stat card in here. Same size base as that guy. He's got a couple more pieces on him, but here's the main bulk of his body.
That's a nice model too. Focus, focus.
Let's do this.
There you go. He's kind of knock-kneed, isn't he?
Yeah.
Either that or he has to use the bathroom really bad. Special ability of the character.
Yeah, about the same size.
Awesome.
But there you go, guys. A quick unboxing of Moonstone. Like we were saying, I think this Christmas special sale is still going on if you want to check them out. If not, check out what else they got. I mean, these factions may not be what you want to start with, but they have quite a bit of factions now that you can take your pick.
Yeah, and a lot of them cross over too. I know someone asked a question in the Facebook group about the Fae working with, I think it was the goblins. So I know there's a little bit of crossover in the factions too, but check out the Facebook group too. And Eric's going to get all those built and painted in a day, right?
Yeah. I do have a couple days off coming up here with the holidays. So, you know, maybe I can get stuff done.
All right. So maybe not painted, but built.
I can get them built for sure.
Right.
I'm pretty good at getting stuff built.
Right. Well,
as I look at the mountain of miniatures that still have to be painted.
Yes, we all have one. All right, guys. Well, that's what we have for you. And like I said, Eric will get those put together. And he'll take some pictures and we'll tag them on the end of this video so you can check it out. And we'll throw up a link to Moonstone so you can check that out too. And coming soon, we will have some more unboxings. Let us know what you guys think of these. What other kind of content you guys might want in the Patreon, and we will try and put it together. We're noodling on some new stuff now that we have a whopping 2 patrons. We
wanted to do some like special bonus like audio episodes for you guys, something that may be like 30 minutes of me and Mac chit-chatting about a game, or we've been wanting to talk about a couple different games that are very similar to this, independent, in-house run, or it could be maybe a chat about widgets. If you guys have suggestions, shoot them our way.
But
we can ramble pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, we can do that. But remember, guys, when you're out there playing your games, to prepare yourself for the invasion. We will catch you next time.
Bye, guys.